and welcome to another video from the MNFL, another game as Josh Allen prepares to take on his counterparts across town. Ladies and gentlemen, the Memphis Sentinels take on the Memphis Shamrocks in one heck of a game. Sentinels had the better record, therefore they will get home field advantage as they took a pretty big beating in their last game. So we'll see what goes on here. But this one is still set to be an amazing game. A mainly injury-free Sentinels team going into today with high hopes in the first Memphis showdown. So let's get it, guys. Finally didn't hit the right stick this time. So, ladies and gentlemen, 12 minutes of two Memphis teams going down for about 4 times. So, you can do the math yourself, but this one is set to be an amazing game, one that certainly keep your eye on, and we will be going right now. Let's get it. You can already hear this Memphis crowd for both sides. As the run here will go to the 28. And we'll see Josh Allen for the Memphis Sentinels coming out today. Now, 122 for 176, 1,374 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So, a lot of those interceptions came from the last game they played against the Blues, which was an absolute blowout. And Allen going to keep this one for 14 yards. A first down right off rip. And a QB keeper, not something you usually see work too much for Allen, but he figured it out. Well, now an empty backfield. Allen got to get this one off quick, and he does. Finds his tight end, and it's another big first down. Dalton Kincaid with a heck of a gain right there. Sets up 1st and 10 at the 39. Allen looking to throw. And he launches one caught. And it'll be Kincaid once again. Dalton Kincaid last week. 6 receptions, 74 yards, no touchdowns. Looking to change that this week. As a 5-yard gain keeps him on the move. Allen to throw. Pass is nearly caught out wide. The first incompletion of the day for the Sentinels on this drive in particular. So it'll be 3rd and 5 at the 33. Huge down here for the Sentinels if they can hold him to 3. Allen steps up and he is dropped. They'll say he got the ball out just beforehand. And they will be forced to take 3 here. 50-yard field goal. Bass on the kick. It's up and it's good. Great kick there, and we're starting to see the kickers have some fatigue as we enter the mid-season point, hoping that the playoffs aren't too harsh, as Sentinels will return this one, and a pretty big return at that, going all the way to the 40. It's been a while since we've seen a return like that, and the Levis-led Shamrocks will go into battle here. Only 3 touchdowns, and those interceptions are a huge reason why they're 2-3. So Levis is definitely on the hot seat. If he can win this game, I don't even know if they'll keep him then. A 2-yard loss there will set up 2nd and 12, and it's not starting out so great for the Sentinels as Pollard on his first rush goes back 2 yards. 2nd and 12 at the 38. Levis looking to throw. Gets this one out quick, and it'll be A great gain, 7 yards. So 3rd and 5. This one to keep them away from a 3 and out. They'll look to throw. Levis over the middle, caught. First down to the 48. And now they are on the move. So Nick Westbrook-Akine. Yes, I pulled out the whole name for that. But he's a guy that you certainly want to keep your eye on. I think he's going to be a huge playmaker when the time is coming. Sorry, guys. Got a little bit of a headache problem. That's why I'm speaking a little weird. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. Pollard just cannot get past that line of scrimmage today. I mean, he did there, only a 2-yard gain. And now it's 3rd and 8. Levis to throw. Once the outside, he's got it. And it still will not be enough. Douglas on the tackle as they'll be at the 44. Levis wants to stay on for whatever reason, but they will punt. You have to right here as this kick is going by the wayside and nearly chalked up to the 1-yard line, and running back receiving touchdowns. Cook still leads the league. So we'll see what happens in this game. They'll definitely be looking for him as a dual threat in this match. Allen to throw. Fires down the field and it's caught. First down to the 49. A big gain. And Khalil Shakir pulls it in. Sweat coming off the edge. That's enough to make Allen sweat, I'll tell you that. That is a nasty, nasty player. And, well, he's glad he got that ball off. 1st and 10 at the 49. Allen with an empty set. Looking to throw. Caught. And Kincaid will go for 7 yards on that play. 2nd and 3 at the 44. So the Memphis offense has gotten moving pretty quickly in this game as Allen looks to throw. Caught. And first down will come out of it. Asante Samuel picking up the first down there. 36-yard line. Allen on the throw, and he gets lit up. Absolute hospital ball, and I'm surprised Cook is still alive. My God, what a hit. Well, quads formation here, it seems, as it'll be 2nd and 10. They'll move a man over. That's Samuel. They'll look to throw over the middle, and a big defensive stand right now coming from the Shamrocks, as it seems they have not been able to move past that 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 36. Samuel in motion again. Allen to throw. Got all day. Steps up, and he is sacked. Simmons. I mistook him for Sweat, but you know what? It works either way. Both nasty players, and it'll be 4th and 14 at the 41. As this kick angled and will go out of bounds inside the 15. So Levis got to be on his A game here. Looked pretty rough on that first drive. Able to make something out of it, even though that was the case. Motion across. Tego Quankwo, who will try the double pass, and it will not work. Excuse me. Stumped right there on that play. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 13. Levis. They'll go screen this time. Still not getting past the line of scrimmage is Pollard. Bernard knocks him over. I'm surprised that's not a unnecessary roughness on Bernard, as it'll be 3rd and 10 at the 13. Levis to throw. Gets a block, and it will not matter. Greg Rousseau with a sack, and they'll place it at the 3. A very complicated spot for their punter as Greg Rousseau just lit him up. What a big play right there. And if I'm a Sentinels fan, I might be arguing, hey, that should be a safety. But instead, they'll place him at the 3 because that's where the contact took place. And the return here will go to the 39. So not as bad as it could have been. And definitely a great punt from the Sentinels. Getting backed up all the way inside their end zone as Allen fires over the middle and it's nearly intercepted. McCreary in coverage there. Kept his eyes on the receiver and really should have been looking back for the ball. Got Amari Cooper on the drag. He'll hit his favorite tight end so far, Kincaid. And they'll give him forward progress. 3rd and 1 at the 48. So the Sentinels have definitely been working their way down the field so far. We love to see it. High-powered offense here. And there's a big move. Shakir nearly bouncing to the outside and would have had a touchdown if it wasn't for that tackle. 1st and 10 at the 46. We've noted that they cannot make it past the 30 so far as Allen gets it off to Cook. And that'll be a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 at the 43. They've gotten their way inside the 35. Just really no way to get past that 30-yard line. I don't even know if they made it past the 35 today. We'll look to throw here, and it's caught. But Samuel will be just short. 3rd and 2. Looks like ISO formation. Cook. Handoff. Great blocks, and he's going to have a 1st down to the 34. Injury timeout for Brown on the Sentinels. They already had an injured lineman, I believe the left tackle, coming into the day, so we'll see what all happens. As far as that goes, nearly intercepted. Allen closes off the quarter with a heart attack, and it'll be 0-3 Sentinels leading the 1st. My goodness. What a play right there. Nearly had Sentinels fans calling for a new quarterback. As it'll be 2nd and 10 at 34. Allen looking to throw, and Simmons is back there again. They can't stop him. 3rd and 20 at the 44. And the story continues. They have not been able to move it past the 30 today. And that sack gets them out of field goal range. So they've got to work their way back here with this down. It'll be 3rd and 20 at the 44. Allen. Green pass to Cook. Cook gets a good block. And Cook nearly defeats the narrative. But it'll be 4th and 7 at the 31. And I'm pretty sure they'll go for the field goal now. They absolutely will. A shorter field goal than last time. This one, 48 yards. Kick is up. It is good. Memphis will put some points on the board once again. Steal field goals. But that does not matter. They still need a touchdown if they want to catch up with them. And Memphis has not looked good so far. The only part that's really been good is their special teams, as Levis has not been able to connect with his receivers. Pollard hasn't been able to move past the line. I mean, man. Yeah, look at that stat. 6 passing yards. And we're in the 2nd quarter. And the rushing yards take another negative dip. It'll be loss of 2 once again for Pollard. As he has not been able to find the line of scrimmage, it's going to take a hot minute for this team to get back in working order. Pollard finds himself with a 2-yard gain to keep himself at 0 yards. Like he's trying to cut or something. 3rd and 10 at the 25. Levis. He wants to throw and tries to throw it out of bounds. Lucky to get that one off is nearly another sack by Greg Rousseau. 3 and out. Not the greatest for the Sentinels. They definitely do not want this to keep happening. And this game just looking like hot garbage so far for the Sentinels offense. Defense has come up though, and they kind of need to. With James Cook in the top 3 for receiving yards. We've seen Robinson work in the last one, and oh my goodness, what a hit! James Cook on a 4-yard gain, but a big, booming hit by, I believe, McCreary. He came over from all the way from his side of the field. As this pass wide open, Shakir, first down to the 44. 3 catches and nearly 70 yards. Huge play right there. This Memphis defense is becoming tired quickly. And that's because their offense hasn't really been able to give them an opportunity to breathe. 1st and 10 at the 44. Allen. Hand off to Cook, who is stuffed for a 3-yard loss. It's Sweat. Excuse me. 2nd and 13 at the 47. Very good receiver room. Only 1 star, though. Kind of interesting, and they'll get it to him here as Amari Cooper will pick up 6. Maybe even less. 3rd and 4 at the 38. Allen, motion to Cook. He becomes a receiver. Looking to throw. Allen over the middle. Caught Shakir. And, ladies and gentlemen, do I see the 30-yard line? Shakir finally gets them to the 30-yard line. The question is, can they get past it? And just by an inch, they have. Looking to throw. Allen. Caught. And they'll say this one's a 4-yard gain as they're right in between the 26 and the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Allen. Batted around and incomplete. A huge shot. And it'll be 3rd and 6 at the 25. Motion to Samuel. Been the motion man for pretty much the entire game. And that's going to be caught inside the 20 to the 18. And now the Sentinels are operating in the end zone. Or in the red zone. Hand off to Cook. And he will be stuffed on that play, only getting 2 yards out of it. 2nd and 8 at the 16. Allen with Cook in the backfield, who seems exhausted. Looking to throw. Caught by Cook. And that'll be a gain of about 6. 3rd and 2 at the 10. This for a 1st and goal. Allen, handoff, and a big run! Touchdown, Memphis! Ray Davis. I haven't seen this man before, but he's got a touchdown. And a pretty explosive one at that. From about 10 yards out. rushing right in to the end zone. And they'll put up 13 points. Sentinels have not been able to answer. 13 straight. Shamrocks return here. We'll go to the 27. And here's Levis once again. I mean, I'd be scared to look at his stats right now. He probably is too, but good night. Has not been the game for him. 5 total yards. They've got 1 in the rushing attack. Levis to throw. And finally picking up something here. 4 yards. Makes it 2nd and 6. And I'm telling you, he is going to be on fire if he sits in that chair too long. Third and 6. Levis. He's going to run with it. And nearly picks up the first down. 4th and inches. So right here, just barely missing the first down mark. And the Sentinels come up with a big stop there. Punt is away and will hit into the end zone. First and 10 at the 20. Motion to Samuel. Allen chucks it right at a Shamrock. Oh boy, I'm going to have a tough time with this game. Shamrock, Sentinels, Memphis. This is rough. I'll have to end up naming one Memphis State at this point. Nice hit by one of the linebackers for Memphis Shamrocks. And it'll be 3rd and 10 at the 20. Be the first 3 and out of the day for the Sentinels if they cannot convert here, and he gets blasted. Timeout taken by the Shamrocks, and the Sentinels will have to punt. First 3 and out of the day, only gaining a yard on that drive. And the return will be to the 28, so not much better field position for Levis. First and 10 at the 28. Empty set for Levis. An interesting decision. Looking to throw over the middle, caught, and that's Ridley for a gain of 8. No huddle here. 11-second runoff. They look to throw. Levis stepping up, and he is sacked. Again, Rousseau has been on in the entire game. 3rd and 6. At the 31, they'll go play action. Firing deep down the field. What a catch! Another timeout for the Shamrocks. First and 10 at the 44. This is the farthest they made it down the field so far. Levis chucks it at the line. Deflected once again. 2nd and 10 at the 44. With only a little to go. Pass is caught. Okonkwo with the catch here. And time is running short. Going into another no-huddle situation. 3rd and 4 at the 38. Levis to throw. Chucks one up deep. Caught! First and goal and a timeout for the Sentinels. What a drive here. Levis to throw. End zone, touchdown! What a series! Okonkwo gets the receiving touchdown. My, oh my. What a drive by Levis. Up until then, the offense only had about a little over 10 yards. That is nuts. What a play. What a drive. 74 yards in under a minute and a half. Kickoff here. Going to the Sentinels. And they're inside the 20 to the 19. So this battle for who owns the city right now has taken a huge turn as the Shamrocks score before half, and that's how we'll leave it off. Wow, what a game it has been so far. The Sentinels and the Shamrocks duking it out. Only a 6-point difference at the halftime report. Well, taking a look at this halftime, we'll see what exactly is going on around the league. We've got the Steamers and Orbits who went to battle. 10-23, the Orbits come out with Lawrence having a touchdown, Bigsby and Kirk, all featured players. Kayshawn Booty also with a touchdown from his QB. Dublin Redwoods and the Snowhawks, it wasn't too good. I mean, you talk about a blowout. This one might as well have been 30-0. The Anchorage Huskies and the Mexico City Armadillos will happen later on. Both 3-3 teams in a battle in South America. Well, the only touchdown for the Sentinels so far has come from a backup running back. So this one has definitely been insane to watch, and Levis is just battling for his job right now. They'll go for the return, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the 27. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. We'll see if they can go exactly where they left off. A nice start. 8 yards and... Ooh. Looked a little batted up on that play. He'll be alright though. 8 yards. 35-yard line. Levis. Handoff, and it'll go back to the line. 3rd and 2 at the 35. Levis to throw. Gets it out. Caught and just barely misses the first down marker. The Sentinels will get the ball back. On a 3-and-out too. That was not what I was expecting. I thought that maybe they come out and they... Well, I mean, well, I'll say this. They definitely looked better, but insane to think about what has gone on in this game. Allen already almost over 200 yards. He's got 170 on the day. Motion, Shakir. He'll get this one off to him, and that'll be a 7-yard gain. 5 catches, 82 yards. Absolutely outstanding performance so far by Shakir. Second and 3. Hand off. That backup again, Ray Davis. First and 10 for the Sentinels. Motion to Cook. Looking to throw. And it's caught! First down to the 45. Samuel, who has been getting open for the Sentinels today. And their main motion man, as a matter of fact, with a huge play. So the Sentinels now in opposing territory. We'll see if a blitz comes here. Watch the edge. They bring it. But Cook right up the middle. First down. A gain of about 17. Big play. And Wouzier able to track him down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 27 with Allen. And Cook knocking at the door. Handoff. Cook gets rattled. A 3-yard loss. And Jerome Baker on a collision course. What a play there. 2nd and 13 at the 30. Allen to throw. Tries to step up. Barely gets this ball off. Simmons is on the attack today. 3rd and 13 at the 30. Allen in an empty set. They'll go screen pass. And still going. First down. They're able to pick it up 13 yards out, and Shakir. Not a good look. He is going to be evaluated on the sideline right now for a potential injury. We'll see if he comes back into the game. Watch for the number 10. Meanwhile, Cook through the gap. He'll get 5 on the outside run. 2nd and 5 at the 12. 2nd and 5. Allen, handoff. And Cook trying to shimmy in the backfield. Can't find a lane. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 11. They'll move the receivers down. Now it's a tight formation here. Allen to throw. Caught. Kincaid, 1st and goal at the 5. Sentinels having their way at home so far. As a 2 and 3 Shamrocks defense is struggling. 1st and goal at the 5. Allen to throw. Looking end zone. Caught. Amari Cooper, touchdown. Amazing drive right there. Able to move that ball so efficiently. They took a few road bumps, but you know what? They finally got it. And what is this? They're going for 2 points. I'm getting a little cocky. But I like it. Allen looking to throw. Tries to tuck the ball and run. But Simmons is going to have a sack. The return will go to the 26-yard line, so we'll see what Levis can do. Total yards, Memphis finally showing up at least a little bit. And a big stop on that 2-point conversion now puts them still behind by 2 possessions, but you can't exactly hate the offense right now. I mean, Levis, yeah, he's struggling. But he's been able to find ways to get yards so far. And he hasn't thrown a pick yet. As that will only go for a yard here. 3rd and 6 at the 29. They need a 1st down. Still just a 2-possession game. At the end of the 3rd quarter, it'd be nice to have some points. And they'll continue that drive towards some points here. How many? No one knows yet. We'll find out. But I'll tell you what they're looking for. They're probably looking for at least 7 on this drive, because if you don't get 7 here, it looks very bad on you as either a coach or a player. Pollard out of the backfield. He'll get 2. He's been very consistent with that 2-yard gain. That's probably his average right now. If we were to check, it's 2nd and 8 at the 39. Now Levis throwing, caught, still going. Pollard, First down to the 47. So I take it back. Those screenplays have definitely been working out for him. But anything else, he's been getting 2 yards on. That is without a doubt. First and 10 at the 47. Lobbing one up is Levis. No one able to come down with it. Wrap in the area. And put him in some Christmas wrap on that play. Second and 10 at the 47. And a handoff. Pollard finally breaking free. It's a first down to the 35. Damar Hamlin, who has had a tragic backstory so far, able to make that tackle. And Okonkwo will get this one. Double pass is attempted yet again. But no dice. Second and 10 at the 35. They may be expecting run here. See a lot in the box right now. Handoff. Pollard trying to find his way around the backfield. And he's going to be taken down for a loss of 3. Just had that amazing first down catch and run. And now he's kind of backtracking a little bit. Third and 13. Pass out wide, and he's going to be tackled. Damar Hamlin. What a comeback player, man. I mean, just what a guy. So at the end of the third quarter, it's 7-19. Memphis with some scoring to do. That's for certain. Well, I hope this doesn't take too long. I'm going to go watch Shedeur Sanders and the Browns go and battle the Raiders here in just a few, as that should be fun, and that's not fun. Not Buda Baker. Excuse me. It is Jerome Baker on the tackle there. Allen now paired with Cook. They go motion yet again. Firing middle of the field. Cannot hold on. It's Asante Samuel. A 3 and out would definitely be beneficial to the Shamrocks. Looking to throw. Pass is caught on the screen. But he's going to be taken down for a loss. And I'll tell you what, if nobody showed up for the Sentinels, it's definitely been their defense that has shown up this entire game, holding the Sentinels to below 20 so far. So Memphis, again, points are a priority right now. You got 10 minutes to go down there, score 2 touchdowns. That is definitely doable. But you've got to get down there quick. You got to know what plays are working for you. And the ones that aren't, scrap them out right now. First and 10 at the 36. Levis throwing over the middle, and he gets this ball lodged out. Mulatto lodging the ball away from Westbrook Akine. And it seems like he's got an X Factor lit up. We'll see what happens with that. Looking to throw. Levis running out of time. He's going to get this one out of bounds. Third and 10. Third and 10 at the 36. They need this one. Looking to run. Finds a man, but he's going to find it incomplete as well. Unbelievable. It doesn't even seem like he was looking for the ball. Like he was trying to adjust. So some miscommunication there is definitely what's going to cause the Sentinels to leave that drive early. 224 on the yards today. Allen with only 10 incompletions throughout this entire game. Not a bad stat line. As the Sentinels look to gear up for another big drive. Throwing, caught, and a first down. So a good gain there to Keon Coleman. I believe he's a rookie wide receiver at this point. He had just joined with the Sentinels this draft. And that's something I cannot wait to do. I can't wait to broadcast that draft, the whole offseason, see what teams do, and there'll be a news recap. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned when the Super Bowl, or well, what we're calling the National excuse me, the National Championship. No disregard to college football. Or I'm sorry, I kind of butchered that name a little bit. It's the Multi-National Championship. 1st and 10 at the 32. Allen, handoff. 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the 27 in Shamrock territory. Memphis has certainly had their way so far. If they score here, this game could just about be over. As a look to throw. Pass, caught, and a first down to the 22. They're definitely looking to put this game out of reach for the Shamrocks right here, right now. As they know their offense hasn't been able to perform, and giving them little time to do so definitely helps. The only touchdown scored today was on that final drive, and we're going to see a delay of game. They're going to put that one on Josh Allen. First and 15 at the 27. Allen to throw. And incomplete. Looking for the crossing route. Could not get the connection. It'll be 2nd and 15. As a result of the delay of game. And the 2-yard gain by Cook sets up 3rd and long. Here we go. 3rd and 13 at the 24. Allen with motion. Looking to throw. Gets a screen pass. It might be a first down here. Good move. Excuse me. It's a first down to the 11. Cook definitely feeling himself right now. What a play right there, and why not? I mean, seriously. Dude just put someone right there. Put him on his face. Didn't even have to touch him. That's one of the beautiful things about football. You can make people miss without even having to put your hand on them. So incredible athleticism there by Cook as he goes out. Intercepted! This one might be returned. Can Allen get there? He can! Big play by the Shamrocks defense. And Roger McCreary, we've been highlighting all game, has a huge pick taking it into enemy territory. Samuel couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. Now Levis will look to get this one into the end zone. They've just been granted new life at this point. 2nd and 5. Levis to throw. Fires. Caught. First down. Still on his feet. And Rapp will eventually get him down. It's Nick Westbrook-Akine once again. 1st and 10 at the 21. Firing and incomplete. Matt Milano getting in there. Looking for Okonkwo on that play, who has a touchdown. We'll see if he gets any more, as they're definitely in scoring range. It's 3rd and 11 with about 4.5 minutes to go. Just under that now. 3rd and 11. Levis under center. Motion. They'll go handoff here on the fake jet. Doesn't fool him. They'll get the lost yard back, but until then, it's 4th and long and a decision by the Shamrocks coaching staff. We'll see what they're able to do, and they will end up going for it. Huge play here. 4th and long. You gotta have it. Levis firing. Caught. First down. Inside the 5. No huddle. It's a 16-second runoff. Levis to throw. Incomplete. Nearly got sacked. And this game has become chaos as Memphis looks to battle back from what was a 13-point deficit. And really no protection right there. Almost would have thought it was a screen pass, the way the lineman moved. And it'll be 3rd and goal at the 4. Big opportunity here. Levis, end zone. Westbrook-Akine for the touchdown. With exactly 3 minutes to go, they've tied it up. Or I'm just kidding. They haven't tied it up, but they are only behind by 5 points if they can make the PAT, which is up and good. 14-19, and the Levis-led Shamrocks might just take down a playoff contender, believe it or not. I'm just as shocked to hear that as you people at home are probably. So just back now to the 27. First and 10 at the 27. Here's Allen, handoff. We'll only go for 2. That's not bad. The Shamrocks do have a built-in extra timeout, if you want to look at it like that, with a 2-minute warning. So they will not have to waste one right here if they get the first down. Handoff, and that pass is caught. First down. And Allen goes over 300 yards. And this will be the 2-minute warning. Or in the Shamrocks case, a 2-minute timeout, which they will definitely use for themselves here. But now a huge stand needs to be made by this defense. Hand off to Cook. And it'll be a yard timeout for the Shamrocks. They want all the time they can get. 1:56 to go. Allen, another handoff. And Cook! First down! This game might just be over. We'll see what they decide to do with the ball. And if they can get another first down, this game is for sure closed up. And Cook nearly goes backwards. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll keep running the ball here. Minute 47 to go. They got a handoff, and Ray Davis is taken down in the backfield. Huge play, and it's 3rd and 11. This game is not over yet. They need a huge play on this down. 3rd down and 11. They'll run it, and he's taken down 3 yards back behind the line of scrimmage. But the question is there any time? Clock still winding down. Cook able to make it out of 1 tackle. Cannot make it past another. But he was tackled in bounds. So that's going to be a big thing here. This punt, they'll probably try to angle it to where he can return it. They will. And they'll get the touchback. So Levis would have to be right on the money here. If you want this, if he wants his job right now, this is the time. I mean, seriously. If he can somehow get a touchdown here, I'm sure he'll be staying past the trade deadline. 1st and 10 at the 20. Levis to throw. Checks it short, 3 yards, and he gets out of bounds with 17 seconds to go. So now going 5 wide. Ooh, looks like a little bit of a man coverage being played here. To the 5-man front, looking to throw. Levis fires deep, intercepted, game over. DeMar Hamlin. And we talk about what happened a while ago. That is, he has had one heck of a game. I mean, seriously. Got the game-winning pick. And now they'll just kneel the ball out near midfield. This game is over. Game-sealing INT to put it away in Memphis. The better team, the Sentinels, come out on top. 2 non-divisional rivals battling here today in Levis. Boy, he's going to have to discuss it with his coach, but he might be getting let go. Or, excuse me. He might be getting let go of by this organization. I mean, he did have a touchdown today. Actually, no, he did have 2. Maybe, no. Well, we'll figure it out. We're not quite over the 5-minute mark yet, so we'll definitely check to see what the player stats are. And Levis, 2 touchdowns. That last interception is what killed him. And funny enough, he had a better passer rating than Josh Allen, so I don't know, maybe, and just maybe, it's not that much of a stretch right now. Actually, it kind of is. But Allen actually played worse than Levis today and still came out with a victory, but the difference was the average. Yards per attempt, he got him beat on that. Longest pass by a yard. And Okonkwo, man, he just got decked whenever he tried to throw it. James Cook will be our leading rusher of the game with 18 attempts, only had 2.6 average. And Pollard did way worse with a 1.2. Ray Davis had a better run, I guess you could say. And Khalil Shakir, that's a huge name. It's going to be out for next week and maybe even more. As Tyler Boyd, actually, Shakir would be our top receiver, even though he did go out so early. Interesting game by him and Connor McGovern. Man, what a name now. That is a center you do not want to let go of if you're the Sentinels. 5 pancakes. Dalton Kincaid, the tight end, with 4. Dawkins with 4. Logan Bruss with 3. Amari Cooper, pretty good blocking day for him. He has 3 as well. So, defensively, take a look and see where the INTs went. Roger McCreary, longest interception return, obviously with only having 1. It was 53 yards, but an amazing day by him. And Damar Hamlin, 13 yards in the game. So if you're looking for a defensive player of the game, I mean, even with no interceptions, I think L'Jarius Sneed definitely had some good plays. I'm just kidding. We're going to go with Roger McCreary. I mean, take a look at what all he did today. 2 solo takedowns, 4 assists, 6 total on the day, and an interception with 53 yards stacked on top of it. 2 pass deflections. You gotta give it to him. He had one heck of a game. And Tyler Bass, he had 1 extra point attempt the entire time. Field goals made, he had 2. And Nick Folk didn't see the field today, but not for good reason. Punting wise, Stonehouse, he's got a leg on him, and they know it. 408 yards today for him on 7 punts. So the average of 40. Meanwhile, Sam Martin had a 39.7 net average and 191 yards on that. So, let's take a look. Jaquan Jackson is our leading returner today with 4 kick returns, 80 yards. And that is about it, guys. What a game in Memphis to see who owns the city. So, Shamrocks fall just short. And Allen, he's got some work to do, but he's going to stay on this team. Levis, though, I don't know. We'll see what he does as it hangs in the balance. We'll see you guys later. Peace out from Memphis.